Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Wow, ADA is really a slow chart at the moment. It hasn't moved a lot. So let's take a look at the structure here. Also for everybody who's new on the channel, the idea is that we have three waves to the upside here into the December highs. We are looking here at an overall diagonal pattern as a potential, well, pattern that could develop over the coming months or so. And the first three waves are complete. The fourth wave possibly, which finished here possibly on the 23rd of January. That's the current idea, and I will, follow this idea and focus on this as long as micro support levels are holding, which I've communicated, and the next move to the upside could take the price to 85 to 96 cents. This is a target for this fifth wave that I've been talking about. And the idea is obviously that in this fifth wave, we should see further upside. Minimum expectation would be for the price to get above that 68, 69 cent range, the third wave high. This is the absolute bare minimum that you need to see in a fifth wave. However, there are certain ideal targets and they point still towards that 85 to 96 cent range. The diagonal pattern that you see here is not finished yet, and typically in a diagonal the fourth wave is quite deep, which we've seen. That's one point to mention. In a diagonal, the subwaves are most of the time corrective, which means that the wave 1 and the wave 3, they have basically corrective subwave structures, ABC patterns. That means also the fifth wave should have corrective subwaves. And this is where it's getting challenging with trading or analyzing diagonal patterns in general, because you never know how exactly this correction is going to unfold, this corrective pattern. If we assume, okay, let's assume the first question is, did wave 4 form a low? And if we assume wave 4 did form a low, then the next question is, how is the fifth wave going to unfold? Now the fifth wave should unfold as an ABC structure, as I said, and we could say, okay, A wave, B wave, C wave, maybe. But then the problem that we have is, okay, is the A wave a 5-wave move or a 3-wave move? That's the next question. Both possible. So there are a lot of different questions that need to be answered. And I don't think, you get the answer typically in diagonals really early in the process. So it really takes time to watch and see and be very much on your toes, actually. That's what we need to be. We need to be on the side of caution in diagonals because they can change their structures quickly. And it typically takes some time before it can be confirmed that a correction in a diagonal is complete. Like, for example, here, this fourth wave that this completed on the 23rd of January. So, I typically, when I see a fifth wave potentially unfold in a diagonal, I typically want to see at least 3 waves up. And when the third wave here has reached a 1.38 extension, then we can track a potential 5-wave move. Because in 5-wave movements, my ideal target, first ideal target, is the 1.38 extension, and that was reached, actually even the 1.618. Then we can add a micro support area, which in this case is between 52.9 cents and 56.9. And as long as this one support area isn't broken really, we can watch for one more high. And then we have 5 waves, and then we can build on this. But, typically, from an Elliott wave point of view, we always need 5 waves in order to have a sense of direction. Or, okay, if we're moving with a 3-wave structure, then we just have to be a bit cautious, and just probabilities are less clear. At the moment, the market has only given us a 3-wave move to the upside from first of all, from the June lows. Okay, as I just showed you, this is only 3 waves up so far. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. So it could technically still easily fail. But okay, we give it the benefit of the doubt. And then the next question is, okay, is this another 5-wave move. I'm watching for it. Just be aware that as soon as we break out of this lower boundary line of this mini price channel, things are going to get far less certain. And the 52.9 cent level is then really the critical support level. Already breaking below that level, or actually getting to it, would already be deeper than an ideal wave 4. I normally don't want them to break out of the channel, or then at least they should hold the 50% retracement. But as I said, by that time, we've broken out of this channel to the downside. So it's going to be challenging. In this case, if we really see support break here, then the white count is likely playing out, and the market could test lower support levels in the yellow support zone around 43.9 cents, maybe even 39 cents before attempting to restart wave 5. But I'm talking about this larger wave 5 here. Or as long as this micro support level is holding, one more high more directly is possible. But then I'd say next stops 66.1 cents, but more likely 68.8. And as soon as this 68.8 cent level is reached, I'd be watching for another pullback, corrective pullback. But yeah, I mean, further extension is always possible, but this is the support region the price already reacted to. I just want to mention that we don't only have Fibonacci resistance there, but also structural resistance from the December highs. And I can imagine this can provide quite a bit of resistance. It did here as well. You know, it's obviously when the price now started to push into this region, these previous swing highs can provide some resistance, and the price just takes a little bit more time to get through. So what I'm watching for, I'm really watching for the support area. These are the parameters we need to be observing. And as long as this orange box is holding, it's quite simple. The focus can be on higher, but the exact pathway, how this 5th wave in the diagonal is unfolding, is of course uncertain. Difficult to say at the moment. My assumption is that the move down here is a WXY structure, and in the Y wave then another A, B, C. The C wave seems to be quite short though, so other interpretations are of course possible. And also we need to see next a break above this B wave high at 60.9 cents, then followed by a break above 64 cents to suggest that the 5th wave to the upside is indeed unfolding. Until then, it's very much just chopping around here. So we have to have a little bit of patience here. Okay, that's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.